iniciar la grabación. Okay, here we go. All of you, all of we, actually. Hi, friends. I hope you are doing well. It's good to see you, all of you, again. Um, Now we all here. I had been wondering about your life. So, who had been motivating you to keep going with your life? Sorry, at this point.
Okay, well, at this moment, I'm very happy because I'm very happy where I am because thanks to what I did in the past, I am here today. So I had decided to study Korean and English 3 years ago. That would be the key tool to go to South Korea. But God is the main reason of my motivation.
Rachel, it's so cool that you create motivation with the language. And travel is so good. In my case, principally, I had been motivated myself because I didn't have another person for support. In another case, I think that my mom was a person for inspiration to get to where I am. Is because it's different motivation and inspiration.
Okay, hello. So for me, it's a more language, but for my part, I go only learn Korean to watch anime because I love this movie of series. Other side, no, this is no my inspiration, and if my too good is my intervention in my life.
That's quite a fantastic, actually. Being God and your mom, two different things in your life. It's glad to hear about it. By the way, talking about it, about a second language, I know you had been realizing about studying a second language is important nowadays. Do you know?
At this moment, my mother is the one who has motivated me to study in this career that is so important for society, for my family, and for me. Always when I was very young, or a child, or a kid, I wondered what it would be like to speak a language other than the native one. That was where I just started to study another language. The English language opens many doors to continue our life, the project, and fulfill my goals.
Okay, companion Jesus. When I was a child, my innocence, I had come to think that second language was unnecessary. However, learning a new language gives you the opportunity to leave the country, to travel is so interesting, know different cultures because you have the opportunity for know other persons. I had thinking that teaching other language in all places was a good idea.
I think, Erica, your microphone is muted.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God, I'm sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Some respect, friends, Jennifer. For my part, in fact, I didn't don't like learning another language either, but in view of change in society, my thinking has changed. In past weekend, I was in a teacher seminar, interesting, but there was a presentation on a topic that was in another language, where teachers said, I didn't know, so speaking English, or I didn't know these words, but it's important to study or learning other language.
Yeah, I'm agree with Eric, and in my opinion, starting this career and studying a second language, in this case English, actually had been a great opportunity for me and my family for visiting another country more than just leave this one. You know, maybe we are having the idea that Colombia is not the best country right now. So we want to travel another country, maybe USA, maybe Canada, or maybe Europe. I don't know.
This is my principal motivation of study other language, because my teacher of the school um, said, please, guys, study English. This is important. This is important in your life, in your work. You pay, I'm sorry, you travel another country. Please study, so you're not lazy. Please. Oh my God, this is. Mm, this is my principal motivation to travel another country. Um, so important to study as a language. You can obtain various opportunities, traveling, work, and study in other university. For example,
Okay, was a great opportunity that you have with this teacher. Yes, there are a lot less teachers though.
Yes, you're right. But before that, I would like to highlight that learning a new language gives you the opportunity to experience the culture of that language more closely. It's not the same to see the differences on TV of the culture instead of feel the culture and live with that, live in the country that you are maybe learning this foreign language and then go to another country to teach the language, learning and having touch with the different cultures that exist in this moment in the culture, and that you can use your own culture to teach that to others. I think that could be, or that is great. And actually, I I had read that in a missionary report. What do you think, Jesus?
okay, friends, but why who had been him influencing in the decision of take this career?
Decision of, I think I know. I think, sorry for interrupting you, Erika. I think Jennifer will be, maybe, just maybe, can say
Jennifer,
something.
would you like to
Oh,
say something?
sorry, I have a mute.
Don't
Sorry.
worry.
What is the question? Sorry, again, please.
Well, it's not like a question, just is like your opinion about that the language to the fact to learn new language give you opportunities of the culture related with the culture.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Um, I had read a book about different cultures, and your lives in different parts of the world. Um, they have many different and rare uh, things for you in these cultures. Have you been participating in a family tradition? I have this question for you because really I read many books with these traditions or many things that doing in this culture that is so rare. You say me.
Yes, it's very a good question for this speech. Yes, of course, I have been participating in my family traditions. With my family, we always, every day, every years, always I meet the Christmas celebration. In this tradition, we celebrate and participate every day from the novena and 5 a.m. Also, I celebrate with my family the 31st day, the last day of the year, to a party of this night, and the first of January that celebrate in this traditional family.
Well, me, in my case, it's similar to Jesus. I really don't have family tradition at all. I only consider maybe this religious tradition, that the 24 and the 31 of December is a religious tradition. So other than those, sorry, other than those one, I think I don't have. I don't know, just religious traditions.
You are so boring. There are many traditions interesting to be doing. Um, be interesting participating in these traditions now.
Well, my family doesn't have.
Maybe that is a tradition. Don't do anything. Okay, well, I see. It would have been cool to have participated in a family tradition, but sadly, I haven't had the pleasure. But I will have those opportunities when teaching a foreign country. However, I would like to add that even if we do not have like a culture, for example, Korea, or for example, Asian countries, our culture in South America has differences than another countries doesn't have. So maybe if Alejandro does not do anything related to this kind of holidays, in the end you have this tradition like a Colombian. So in the end we have traditions. We have in the deep.
Okay. I support your opinion because I had dreamed in all countries, participating in all traditions. Yes, so maybe interesting.
What do you think, Jesus? Okay, well, I think this topic was clear already. So I would like to ask, by the way, who had been him influencing in the decision of take this career
I think Erika uh, did that question before.
already,
This
but
is
nobody answered it,
that's
and
right.
she's
Okay. So, who wants to be the first?
Jesus, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am very sick. Um, for these questions, the person who was included in my academic process is my mother because she supports me throughout my process since I choose my bachelor's degree in foreign languages with an emphasis in English, on English, sorry. And so far, I have learning various knowledge and this university to practice the vocabulary, to practice the for skills for the language, for example, the listening, the writing, the speaking, and reading. It's very important to practice these for skills for continue to the process academic in this university.
Oh, compare Jesus. To the contrary, in my process, I'd been influencing my decision my old brother because he helped me to enter the university, and on an unexpected day I received this scholarship, and since I had already studied English, I decided to opt for this, but he helped me.
Very so cute. So cute, your brother. Okay, meanwhile, Erica is taking away some breath. I would like to say that I have been influenced during my childhood. However, my aunt was the one who got me to go to the university, and she advised me to study this career since this way I can have the necessary knowledge to teach properly. Yes.
Well, in that case, that just Erica is taking his break. Um, in my case, also similar to Jesus, that my mom influenced me, did a great influence, and to this decision. Sorry, because she asked me almost 2 months before I even started studying English that why don't you study English instead of engineering? Because my first idea for studying it will be the engineer, but that question that question makes me consider studying English instead of engineering. So that's why here I am.
In my case, Alejandro, it was a similar case because my old brother, he had wandered, and I studied um, administration of business, but now I don't like this.
I continue to the next one. Next question. Okay, but what have you been doing before making this decision?
Okay, so great questions because before I had been working with childs in tutorials of subjects. I saw research, combat hair, and many other things. I work in many things really before to enter the university.
Really? Oh, that is cool, I think. Well, um, before I started studying, it had been a bit difficult to choose. So I was visiting aviation universities, finding out if I could enter the army, and trying to decide. I was being a psychology. I wanted to do several things that it was really difficult to choose, but in the end, all about those things was related with the languages. I really want to be a polyglot actually, but as I said before, my aunt was, well, you have to go for steps first, and it's important to start with the right step. So, if you want to be a polyglot, you need to know how to teach the language first, like the the things that we need to do that, right? So it's cool, I think, because you worked before and you were so nice. Or how can I say that? Like responsible working, and just I was like, oh, I want to be Polly.
Okay. Oh, um, is hard interesting study aviation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what had I been doing? That I remember, I had been yeah, I had been deciding which career I want to study. As I said before, the engineering or English, but I chose the English. At the same time, I was finishing my high school as well. Um, it's all that I remember. I'm still young, so I don't know if Erika wants to.
That is something.
I don't know if Erika wants to say something. It's very
Did
quiet.
she finish to vibrate?
I think. Um, I think that was all that we need to say until for now. I think you guys have something something's important to do right now. You're very tired. Maybe it's night, so I don't want to uh, quiet you any more time of you, any more hours of your time. Sorry. So I think this is a goodbye, just for now.
By now
Okay.
could be. Thank you very
Thanks.
much for the coffee. Nice night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.